us to give you a case?
Shut up, Ma. I'm with my friends.
Hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Krabowitz.
Mrs. Krabowitz.
What are you doing down there that's so important?
Well, you see, to put it simply, Ma, it's time for Talkin' Nerdy, the nerdy talk show where I ask my guests to talk nerdy to me.
Oh, my.
You are listening to Talking Nerdy, that nerdy talk show where I ask my lovely guests to talk nerdy to me. Here on WLMC Landmark College Radio out of Putney, Vermont, and on BCTV. And, of course, on the Frost Raven YouTube channel. Hello to all you nerds out there tuning in right now. How are y'all doing? I'm doing well, thank you for asking, if you asked. Otherwise, why didn't you ask? That's the proper response, don't you think? Anyway, I am joined today by Stephen Jones.
Hello.
Who has sucked in about, 10,000 gallons of cold frigid air. And so his voice is a little bit on the shaky side. And, of course, by Stephanie.
Hello. I did not do that.
She did not. She didn't even know not to do it until we told her, but now she knows.
Yes.
Because she's from Hawaii, and they don't get cold air there.
Nope.
Anyway, I think the first thing we have to talk about here on Talking Nerdy tonight is some news. Good news, bad news, nerdy news, what kind of news? See how I shamelessly threw the title of this episode in there?
Yes, I did.
I applaud you, good sir.
No, I think the first thing we got to start with is, unfortunately, the bad news. This Wednesday, around 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, the legendary Stan Lee passed away at the age of 95. And for those of you who don't know, Stan Lee is the brains, the founder of Marvel Comics. And his loss will be felt around the nerdy world for quite some time. And he will be missed. You know, may we remember his memory to the best of we can. Mm-hmm. That being said, there is a bunch of good news around too. So, you know, I just thought it would be proper for us to pay our respects to Stan Lee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I will miss Stan Lee cameos.
Oh, don't we? We will all miss the Stan Lee cameos in all the Marvel movies.
Yes.
We may still have a few because he might have done a couple while he was still alive.
I think up 4, maybe 6, according to an article I just read.
Wow. That many. He will continue to entertain us from beyond.
Yes.
Crazy. But on the bright side, something that may be happy for both of you, and for me as well, there are some exciting new things coming out tomorrow. Specifically, Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu.
Yay!
And
Yay.
I'm too broke to buy it.
Same. I lost my Switch.
See, you keep saying that, and I'm like, how did you lose your Switch?
It's in my house somewhere.
You know, that's kind of something I would look for.
I can't look for it right now.
Well, obviously you can't. Maybe one of your relatives could?
Okay, first question
Yeah.
that they always ask, what does it look like?
Send them a picture.
And the next day, what does it look like? Next day, what does it look like?
Still, you can Google that thing, you know.
I don't think they
Nintendo
know.
Switch is Googleable.
Okay, my grandma doesn't know how to do that. She can't even get text messages. I mean, she can. She just doesn't know how to read them.
Oh. Well, sorry?
I guess you'll have to get it over the winter break.
Yeah, I suppose you'll have to.
Also, I don't own a Switch.
See, that's another issue.
You don't own a Switch or a DS anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was kind of confiscated for lack
No,
of use.
it was
No.
not confiscated.
It was
Donate
not
it.
confiscated. He gave it to me.
Yeah,
Because he thought he would
We
never,
have it on
never,
video evidence that you gave it to me, Steven.
he would
Oh, yeah, I
never
did.
play it again, and he would never want to play it again.
I
Yeah.
mean, I honestly don't own a game for it, and I think Alex will get much more enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
As a spare.
It's also kind of not in the state anymore.
Is it in Maine now?
Yeah, it is. I was cleaning up, okay? I was doing fall cleaning.
Yes.
Fall cleaning. I
It's
thought it
like-
was like spring cleaning.
It is, but we're in fall, so yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
Anyway.
So I cleaned up a few things. I brought a lot of things home, just in preparation for the upcoming breaks and whatnot.
Yeah. Unlike
yeah.
me, you have a car that's big enough to take all your stuff.
I do, and I never pack it all the way full because I like seeing out my back window.
Oh, when I was a Girl Scout, my mom used to pack the car with Girl Scout cookie boxes because she was a troop leader.
Oh yeah.
And it was awful. Like, there was so many cookies. Like, where your feet would be, there were cookies.
So did you get to eat them though?
No, we had to
Oh.
sell them.
But like, see, my biggest thing with Girl Scout cookies is I would never be able to sell them because I would just eat them all.
I mean,
you'd have to pay for them.
I mean, paying for. I mean, they are there.
I mean,
Okay, after years of selling them, you kind of get tired of Girl Scout cookies.
I
See,
mean,
I haven't sold them, so I'm not tired of them.
to be honest, I at one point when I was working as a school bus driver, bought a box of Samoas, and they were supposed to be delivered to my house. They were delivered to my house after I started at this college.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
How many years was
I didn't.
that later?
I didn't know that they delivered.
They, like, were dropped off at my house like 6 months later, and
They, 6
my
months.
parents didn't send them up.
They ate
I
them?
was.
Yeah.
I was kind of a nefarious child when I sold Girl Scout cookies
Oh
because
no.
I knew that cute sold, so I like put on like a cute face and I would like be like, "Hey, hello, would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies?" And
Yes, I would. I would love to eat those Girl Scout
Yep.
cookies. I mean, buy them. I mean, eat them. I mean, both.
well, sometimes they would just donate money.
I mean, I sold popcorn for the Boy Scouts for a while. That was a little,
I was in the Girl Scout Hall of Fame for
Oh, you were?
for a few years, yeah, because every year I would sell like over 1,000 boxes of cookies.
Jeez.
I
We
wanted
got a pro here.
I wanted the prize.
Did you get the prize?
Okay, funny story.
So what's the prize?
It depended on the year,
Ah.
but the prizes were usually like a stuffed animal if you sold like 500 or something. I don't know, but the big prizes were electronics. So
Oh, yeah?
what happened was I wanted the big prize, which was a camera.
Okay.
It was between a camera and a DSi, but I already had a DSi.
So you wanted the camera.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
why
they
not,
shipped
right?
the camera to me. And then we had the ceremony where it was like all the Girl Scout things would all the Girl Scouts would come on stage and they would be given the reward.
Yep. So like I hope nobody saw that because Steven just flashed the camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put like a blur thing there.
I'm sorry. It's surprisingly enough, it's hot in the basement, and
You know it's hot in the basement.
You're in a foamed room with lights above you, and you didn't think it would be hot, so you were wearing a sweatshirt, a long sleeve shirt. Why were you wearing so many layers?
because bike. And
You drove down here.
yes, but I just keep it on all the time because, well, we didn't have heat for a couple of days,
Ah,
and I got used to it, and then it started to get hot in here.
yeah. But like, I'm wearing like a t-shirt,
I'm wearing
Yes.
a t-shirt as well.
so like.
Well,
no
now
excuses.
I'm wearing a t-shirt.
No excuses.
Okay, so anyway.
Yeah, so you
So
went
they
to get
had
your
the
prize.
ceremony where they would give you the prizes, and then they called me up, and I was confused because like they already shipped me my prize, so I thought they were just gonna like congratulate me, but then they gave me a DSi box,
Oh,
and then afterwards I was like, I wanted to keep the DSi, but I went and I was like, I already got my prize, so you guys can have this back, and they're like, oh no, keep it. So I got 2 prizes.
That's awesome. They're probably like, yeah, you're the only one who won, so here.
No, there were others.
Oh, yeah?
There were people that sold more than me.
Oh my wow.
Yeah,
Like, I think the top prize was like a computer or something. And there were people that won that.
Wow.
I mean,
Crazy.
I don't remember any of the prizes I got when I was selling Boy Scout popcorn, but
They have popcorn for Boy Scouts?
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
Who knew that?
I did.
I did.
You're the
Um,
only one here that didn't know.
I love me some popcorn.
Because I
but,
had a friend in Boy Scouts.
Oh, they're Boy Scout have these
They're
like,
letting in girls now.
yes, which I think I think is a good thing, to be honest.
I think it's fine. All inclusive. That's what we're all about here on Talking Nerdy.
Yeah.
I remember I used to want to be in Boy Scouts because I hated Girl Scouts.
Yeah, but the cookies, I mean.
I didn't like the cookies. They were too dry.
I mean, chocolate covered
I like the tag-alongs.
chocolate covered popcorn.
I like the shortbread cookies, and I like the
I still know
Thin
all
Mints.
the. I
Thin
don't know
Mints are
the.
the best.
I don't know that was the most popular one. I
Well,
don't know
it's
the
'cause it
names
is.
of the new ones, but I know the names of the old ones. There were the trefoils were the shortbread, and then everyone would always say Samoa's wrong. Say it.
Samoas?
Yay!
Did
I
I
think
say-
you said samosas before, though, which are completely different.
I get them confused.
Samosas are a fried treat. Samoas are a cookie.
So in order of popularity, it was Thin Mints, Samoas, and then Tagalongs.
Cool.
I mean, they actually started making Girl Scout cookie ice cream.
Yeah, I know. I saw
it
that.
probably tastes good.
Oh, it's really good.
Anyway.
I'm done with Girl Scout cookies. I'm good. I don't want any more.
That is entirely
I mean,
fair.
I was really, really happy when Dunkin' Donuts had their Thin Mint mocha. That was really good.
Oh, was that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
but,
sad when they stopped it.
So we've gone for quite a while now, and we've talked about 2 minutes of nerdy and 10 minutes of cookie. Let's go back to the nerdy, shall we?
I mean, cookies can be nerdy, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I mean, if you make nerdy cookies, but Girl Scout cookies aren't.
Oh, speaking of baking, y'all still haven't made your Minecraft cake.
Yeah, no, we literally just found the notes from that episode like an hour ago, buried amongst a lot of papers in the office. So, yes, we will still bake a Minecraft cake
And then eat it.
and then eat it.
Not on air, though.
We're not going to... We'll film it not
We
in
could
here,
probably
though.
try it.
Not in here, we can't.
No.
not like when we
Well,
on it.
we'll take a video of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a camera over there.
There is,
As
but...
long as we don't get any frosting on it, we should be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It'll be gay.
We just
But
won't let
anyway.
Steven hold it.
Yeah, we'll exactly.
Yeah, Mr.
Or we could just... Yeah. Regardless, we'll figure out a way to do it, and we'll put it on the Frosthaven YouTube channel. It'll be good.
It's going to be them making it, and I'll eat it with them
Yes.
afterwards.
Yes.
Yes, because someone likes cooking stuff.
Oh, yeah, really?
Okay. I heard that Okay, let's get off cooking. That's not very nerdy.
Ah, yes. So,
I'm... yeah.
oh my word. Oh my word. So you all know how the new Fallout game came out, like Fallout 76?
No.
Well, a new Fallout game came out. And its score on Metacritic right now is 3.2.
Out of what?
10.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
That is so bad.
That's unfortunate.
Has there ever been like a game you played for a while and then they released a new version of it and it just like is so horrible it crushes your soul a little bit?
Pokemon.
No, I've never had that happen with Pokemon. What are you talking about? Miss,
Me?
I'm playing Animal Crossing at the same time as Talking Nerdy.
Oh, you can see it?
I just can see you looking down.
It's kind of
And
obvious.
They can see it. They can see it.
It's kind of Yeah,
Nerdy.
I've watched the
You can keep
YouTube
playing
of
it. I was
this.
just giving you a
Okay.
hard time.
Well,
Watched this watched us on YouTube. You can tell when we're distracted and not paying any attention.
Oh, yeah, no.
okay.
They
when,
know. And I watch it back. When I edit the video, I'm just like, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so when the Alolan thing came out, I thought it was super cringy.
Well, that's because you're from Hawaii.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I
mean-
got over it eventually, but I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, yeah?
Especially because the class president went up to the class and at the very beginning, he greeted us all.
Yep.
Alola, everyone.
Oh.
The amount of groans and face palms in that room.
I can imagine.
I'll ask you. How annoyed would you be if they tried to take New England or Maine and made it?
I would play it. I'd play.
I mean, I would play it. I still played
beepity
it.
beep out of that game. I would love it.
They can make a pine Pokemon.
They have one. Snover?
Oh, right. They can make an apple Pokemon.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
apparently,
actually,
apple is a thing here. I didn't know that.
Apple, what do you mean?
Just apples.
Yes, apples are grown around here
Yes.
in Vermont. Yes, they are.
Apples and maple syrup. That sounds like the
And cheese.
I knew about the
And
maple
beer.
syrup. I didn't know about the other stuff. I kind of knew about the cheese.
Oh, Vermont.
Vermont cheddar.
Oh yes.
Cheddar's too strong for me.
Once again, folks,
How
we
do we
left nerdy to food. I'm not even hungry, so I don't even know what it is.
I don't know. Yeah. Are we accidentally turning into the talking food thing?
No. It's talking tangents with a nerdy theme.
Oh, that's a good name, Talking Tangents.
I mean, it fits. If we ever had to rename the show, we
No, we're not doing that. We're going to talk nerdy. All right. So, y'all should know, last night we did something extremely nerdy, didn't we?
Oh, the Deoxys.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We
Oh my
were
gosh, it
fortunate
was
enough-
so cold.
It wasn't that cold.
It was cold.
Oh, you're going to suffer in like a month. I'm sorry.
No, when we get back.
Yeah, like in a month or two. Anyway, we went out and we were lucky enough to get into an EX raid, which is like the highest level of raid, and you have to enter a lottery for it. And so we went with a couple other people, and we went out in the dark, went to the Poke Gym, and stood there and beat it in like a minute because it was like a pushover, apparently. But we went out and we did it, and we all caught our Deoxyses.
Deoxide.
Yeah.
Deoxy, sure.
So
Deoxpie.
So who was responsible for getting the two of you in?
You were responsible for getting Stephanie in, and our other friend was responsible for sharing his pass with me, because you can share your passes. You can give it to one friend.
Yes. And I basically said whichever of the two of my cohorts from the show responded to the text message first was going to get my pass.
You gave it to me first, and then you had the other person give it to me.
Yeah, but
Steven, you asked me
they
in the
wa-
library,
yeah. Well,
and then you gave it to Alex.
no. Who got the pass from who? Because
Yeah, no, Stephanie, you got Steven's pass, and I got the other guy's pass.
Oh, okay.
well, I made sure to arrange it so both of you got a
Yeah.
pass.
Yay.
No, yeah. So we went out, we got it. It was a good time for the 5 minutes that we were there.
Yeah, because I immediately left.
Yeah.
I immediately started walking away.
Yeah, she was like, yep.
This is cold. I'm done.
It was cold.
Yep. So what did you do after the first car headed back because we had other commitments?
Oh, I just went and ate some Chipotle.
Oh, yeah, so I went with Alex, and then I went back with Steven.
And then I went and ate Chipotle while you all hurried up back.
Hey, I made it back in time for what I needed to do.
Yeah, you did. But anyway, that was a really fun 20 minutes we spent together. Not even. It was like a good 5 minutes.
Too bad you didn't have the camera. It would have been interesting to record it, but it
It would have been terrible to record it. It was dark out. Like pitch black.
It was dark, and we were literally just tapping on our phones.
Yeah, no, it was yeah, I didn't even get through 3 Pokemon. It was just
I
done.
still haven't caught Giratina.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, we just did that today.
It, like, hates me or something.
Didn't you catch your first one earlier?
I just caught it earlier. The thing with Giratina is that it's got a really low catch rate for some reason.
And apparently I am unlucky.
I mean,
yeah. You hit it every time too, and you had like 18 or 16
Yeah.
Premier Balls.
I hit it every time with a golden Raz.
Yeah. It's so unfortunate when that happens too. It's like you
Oh,
put all that
it's like
effort
a
in and then it
waste.
just- yeah.
I mean,
Oh, but I did get my first Pokemon that evolves with the Sinnoh Stone.
Oh yeah, you you lucky person.
How
That's
did you
big
get?
news too. 7-day streak.
Yeah,
Ah.
it was. I
Of
had my
cour-
7-day streak today,
Of course.
and then I got it. and I was like, "What is this?"
Of course, I had my 7-day streak the day before that came out.
Yeah.
Oof.
I have my 7-day streak in like 3 or 4 days. So
I have my 7-day streak in 7 days.
lucky.
Yeah.
7 whole days, man.
Just imagine an annoyed look.
Right.
I mean, I'm looking at you.
No, from Alex.
Oh.
What? No, it's not an annoyed look.
Oh, it looked
It was
annoyed.
sarcasm.
Okay.
It was 100% sarcasm.
I just know you two can't see each other because there's this
I
thing.
can see her eyes.
I can see his mouth. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Wave to the folks at home.
Hi. Hey, I waved.
Did you
You?
just do a peace sign instead
No.
of waving?
Yes.
We've been over this.
I waved.
I saw you wave.
How about I do a shaka?
I don't know what that is.
This thing.
Oh, okay. Now I know what it is. I just didn't
We
know
can
there
do
was a
that,
name
sure.
for it. How do I?
That also is
You
yellow
have
in
to
sign
vibrate
language.
your hand.
By the way,
like-
that's also yellow in American Sign Language.
Is
Yellow.
it?
I mean,
Yellow.
that's the best version of Pokemon, in my opinion.
Is that because it's like one of the only ones you've played?
Yeah, probably the last one he played.
Yeah, I remember that one because I had a lot of fun because there was a Pikachu following me.
Yes.
Oh.
You know where else you could have Pokemon following you? Pretty much anyone you want.
What if I
Where?
just
Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
What if Alex and I just dressed up as Pikachu and followed you?
That would be. That would be funny.
I mean, speaking of Pokemon, I don't know if you want to bring this, if you were going to bring this up or not, but I saw a very interesting trailer for a movie.
Detective Pikachu?
That thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to rant about it in about 20 minutes.
Oh,
But I can rant about it now.
let's start the rant now. I want to hear this.
So,
Can I rant
Pokemon
afterward?
Detective Pikachu was a cute game. Then they turned it into a movie. Ryan Reynolds is going to be the voice of Pikachu, which is great. I love Ryan Reynolds. So what they did to Pikachu is unforgivable. They made him a long-haired mouse. And you know what Pikachu ain't? Long-haired.
No,
His
he
cheeks
ain't.
had hair on them. You know what those cheeks are? Those are electric sacs. And you know what electric sacs don't have on them?
Hair.
Pikachu is seriously a short-haired Pokemon. Like, I don't understand. Like, there was a lot of visual things they did with the Pokemon that I just didn't agree with.
Yeah,
And
I
think
saw it, and I didn't even click on it because I was like, that does not look right.
it doesn't look right. And it's probably going to be an unpopular opinion, and I'm sorry if it is, but it doesn't look, yeah.
I don't think it looks right.
I mean, that honestly, I think that was the biggest problem with that movie I never talk about. We're not supposed to talk about, or Alex gets mad at me.
Which one?
He's giving you permission to say it.
Avatar.
Which one?
The bad one.
Which one? They're both bad.
Hey,
The
I
one
like
where they say his name wrong?
the
The
Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah,
that
that was
one.
terrible.
I think that one just looked wrong because that movie was the definition of whitewash.
Oh, yeah. No, it was terrible. We're not going to talk about it because it's bad. Anyway.
I didn't see it, but that's all I know from the
But, like,
movie.
the premise of the movie looks cute, and it looks fine, but, like,
I'm still gonna want to see it.
I'm going to wait
I
till it
don't-
comes out and
I
somebody
don't-
else buys it, and then I can watch it.
I don't know if I want to go see it.
I don't want to spend money on it. Like, honestly, I'd rather, like, I really want to go see the new Pokemon Power of Us movie, the animated one, which is the only kind of Pokemon movie they should make, probably.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not really good times. I think the one that I'd be able to see is, like, the day after Thanksgiving, and no thank you.
Yeah.
No thank you, I'm going out on Black Friday. Mm-mm.
You mean hide in?
You mean video gaming all day? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I consider those a good day to hide from.
From the world, yes.
Yes. Except for the constant need when I'm home to get coffee.
Ah, yes. Anyway, that's my rant on Detective Pikachu. I think the movie will be fine narrative-wise. Visually, it's just blech.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some things are okay made, when they're taken to live, and some things aren't.
I
My
agree.
first thought when I saw that was, this isn't real, right? Like, this isn't canon, right? Like,
It's not canon in universe. But,
yeah, I know, but
And I think they even took the premise of the game and just changed it.
oh,
Why do I have a funny feeling this is going to be another Aragon?
I hope it isn't. I just hope it isn't. Anyway, that's my rant on that over.
I mean, yeah. I was watching this. I was watching the same thing as you, and there were kind of like, that looks interesting. No, that's wrong.
It was just wrong. Yeah, no.
so when I was in school, I played a lot of Pokemon and Slime Rancher, and I had someone come up to me and say, "Do you play any other video games?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, like, I'm a gamer, but..." And he was like, "Oh, but you just play Pokemon and stuff. You're not like a real gamer."
Lol.
I mean, would you consider me a gamer? That's
Yes, because you play video games.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, okay. So my stance on being a gamer is thus. You can call yourself a gamer if you want. If you play games, whether it's, one genre of game or all genres of game, you can be a gamer. But I wouldn't use the term gamer for mostly one reason. Call of Duty. Those beepity beeps. And I do mean that.
Beep, beep, beep,
Any
beep.
bad word you can think of, put it there. Those
Roadrunner
guys
sound.
and some females are just the scum of the earth. They are toxic. There's no good community, and all they care about is playing this game and killing each other, and that's just not my thing.
I mean, honestly, I listened to a transcript, like a let's play of that game, and I was just like, good. They didn't have censoring like we try to do.
Right, no, I mean...
And honestly, if you had to censor it, it probably would have sounded like Morse code.
I don't really get games where you just kill people.
I mean, that's the thing. I think the campaigns are apparently okay, like, pretty interesting, but I would not buy a Call of Duty game a year just to play this, like, 10-minute campaign or whatever, or a couple-hour campaign. I can buy a RPG or a JRPG and get 60, 70 hours of gameplay. That's all fresh content, story-driven, and then the, like, multiplayers on the side. But, like,
I mean, honestly, I'm not going to talk much about the game. I'm just going to bring it up. GTA online, I tried to play that once, and it was just so much like stuff of that I honestly didn't like it, and I got rid of the game because I had already finished the story. I love the story. I hate the online world part of it.
Yeah, well, I've never been one for PvP anyway. Player versus player, for those of you who don't know what PvP is. So, PvP has never really gotten my thing. I've always been for PvE, player versus enemies or player versus computer is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the moment the moment you play a game that's online where there's a bunch of people, you're going to run into a troll, and then you have to deal with the troll.
Now, before League of Legends became the scum of the earth, there's a lot of things out there that are kind of bad now, aren't there? League of Legends, I used to have, like, really good players, actually. Like, I had fun playing with some people. Like, yeah, there were still trolls and not very nice people. But I had a lot of fun playing with random strangers on the internet who would be able to, like, just chill out and, like, want to, actually play the game and, have fun because it's a game and games are for having fun, right?
Yep.
So they're supposed to be.
Right, that's what they're intended for. Like, I'll give you an example. Diablo 3. I remember I just picked that up for the Switch. I've already played it on the PC, so I know everything, like, about the story, and I've played it all through. And, like, there is an online component, and you can compete with other people and play that. But if you want to just play through the story a bunch of times, you're more than welcome to. And you don't have to play with other people, so it's fine.
Yep.
So, for all Blizzard's fault, Blizzard is the company that makes Diablo, World of Warcraft, that kind of stuff. They make a game which you can play single player, no problem. Technically in World of Warcraft, you have to play with other people, but, like, if you never want to do raids or anything like that, you don't have to. You can go and play however you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, like, I'm probably much more of a cell phone gamer than...
You're an app gamer, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're an app gamer. The kind who spends money on apps.
Yeah.
$20 a week sound familiar, Steven?
That was when I was making enough money I could afford it.
Have you heard of
we're
saving?
We're just giving you a hard time about it.
I did save money.
No. Again, we're giving you a hard time about it. No, you spent it on Pokemon Go, which is... Actually, I don't even know how you were going through so many resources that you needed to spend it on Pokemon Go.
More of a kept on running out of...
Incubators?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, literally I could... Because of part of... One of the things with my job, if I left the phone running in the background while I did my runs, it would, one run by the end of the day, I could go through a whole set of 2K eggs twice.
I really
Wow.
like that new update they had where you can turn the thing off and it'll still track the
Oh yeah.
amount you walk and hatch the eggs.
Oh yeah. The venture mode,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It tracks your walking when you're not walking.
Yeah, I know. It's really cool. I love it. I find candy all the time with my Pokemon friend,
Yes.
which is currently a Torterra because yes.
Mine is a Dragonair.
Mine is. I'd have to look up the name of it, but I'm trying to evolve it to its
What does it look like?
like a dancing thingy.
Blossom?
What?
I would have to look actually.
A dancing thing.
Blossom is kind of a hula dancer type.
No, I'm gonna just bring it up and show Alex the picture
Okay.
because
Because I
Name-
can name
We're
every
gonna see it
Pokemon.
and we're gonna be like, how is
Ah.
that a dancing thing?
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What kind
or
of
a choreo.
dancing?
Turn off your sound, Steven.
Yeah, I
What
thought
kind?
it was.
Let me
off.
see it.
Okay, so funny story. Every time we go into class, Steven turns on Pokemon Go because of course he does. And it always makes a giant loud noise.
Curlia.
Curlia,
That's a dancing thing.
I can see it kind of.
Ballet.
I apparently had a 97% Ralts in my Pokemon box and didn't even know. Yeah, Curlia.
Yep.
Can
So
evolve
you're
into
trying to get
Gallade. Ooh, Gallade's in it now, I think, isn't it? Or are we waiting on that?
That one's already been in.
Gallade?
No, it hasn't.
No, it
You're
hasn't.
thinking Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Probably.
Gardevoir. So, Curlia evolves into one of two things. What gender is your Curlia?
I would have to check.
Well,
it's a-
you have it open.
Yes.
He's catching a Pokemon.
But there's a Growlithe. I don't see Growlithe much. Plus, Growlithe is one of my favorite Pokemon. As Alex is just looking at the camera like, why do I have to put up with
Why
him?
do I bother? Anyway. No, it's fine, Steven.
Yeah. Growlithe was the only one I cared to catch.
Okay. Anyway, I have
Now-
by the way, I've got 40 Bulbasaurs.
And how many Torterra?
I only have one Torterra. I've been waiting for a perfect one. Anyway,
Or what was the other one?
Turtwig.
How many
Turtwig is-
Turtwig?
He has a male.
Oh, it's a male? So that could become a Gallade if you wanted.
All right. Oh,
With
so
a Sinnoh Stone. I don't know if it's in yet. Is it
It's
in?
not showing the option.
Okay, so it'll be in. Gallade is really cool.
I used my Sinnoh Stone to evolve
A perfect
Electabuzz.
stats Electivire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's really good. I actually really like Electivire and Magmortar. I know they weren't super popular, but I like them.
Yeah. I was torn between evolving that one and evolving one of my Rhydons.
Ooh,
But I was
into a
like,
Rhyperior.
I need a good electric type.
Yeah, no, I think Electivire was a good choice. For sure. So, yeah, no.
I am definitely.
In case you haven't caught on to what we're talking about, earlier this week, I want to say Wednesday or earlier today. No, it was yesterday. They introduced more Generation 4 Pokemon into Pokemon Go.
In the form of Sinnoh Stones.
Yes and no. They also introduced, I think, some others. But they gave Pokemon who use different evolutionary stones or items the ability to evolve with what's called a Sinnoh Stone, which is a diamond and a pearl stacked on each other. Because Generation 4 was diamond and pearl. Pretty clever,
One
yeah?
of the best.
Yeah. Like I gotta start catching more
Rhyhorns?
Yes.
Oh, you should have been catching them, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I've been fervently catching anything that evolves in Gen 4, just getting ready for it. And
I
I'm
mean,
excited
I
to-
can evolve both my Rhydons.
Wow.
I mean,
really
I
good.
don't have the Sinnoh Stone, but
I don't have
the
any good
candies.
Rhydons, actually.
Really?
Yeah, no, I haven't got a good one.
I had a mediocre Rhydon, then I got a really good one, and it kind of made me use a lot of candy to get the really good one evolved.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
Let me check how much Rhydon candy I have. I think I have.
And now we're
49.
moving to the section of the show where those two play Pokemon Go, and I talk at you.
I don't usually do that.
I know.
All
But
right.
this is the current portion of the show.
I'm going back to the chat, so
Anyway,
I have 233 Rhydon candy.
we could keep talking about Pokemon, or we can go to story time.
That was the last thing
What's
I
the
wanted to
story?
say about it.
Oh, I have a story from Sunday.
was I involved in
Sunday.
this one, or
You were not. No,
Oh.
I wasn't with you on Sunday.
okay? I can't remember when you are in our.
Steven, you'd lose your head if it wasn't attached.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, sometimes you do lose it.
No, I lose the helmet a lot.
That's true. Anyway, so as you both know, I am in a long-standing campaign, and I go every other Sunday because that's when I'm home. And the campaign, I'm playing Thorol Gromrelson, who is the master brewer. He brews a lot of beer, and that's fine.
The guy you were drawing a picture of.
No, I was drawing that. I'll get to that actually. So we're killing a little bit of time until kind of like a couple months or like a couple weeks, I should say, not months. I'm like, okay, let's see. We're just killing a little time, getting a few resources together before we go into the next big boss thing, because everybody wants to be there for it, and I'm here sometimes, and one of our other friends works sometimes, so we're trying to get it so that we're all there so that we can all go ahead and move forward. Mm-hmm. Well, we went to go kill some bulettes. And a bulette, for those of you who don't know, which is probably everybody.
I know.
I know you know.
Because you just told me.
I don't.
Is also known as a land shark. It is a huge...
But it doesn't look like Garchomp.
It doesn't look like Garchomp. It's a huge beast that digs through the ground and has a fin.
It doesn't really look like a shark.
No, but it's got the fin and it's got plates on it, and it's really terrifying.
It has claws.
If you're a normal person. So, we went to go kill a bulette. Except this was no normal bulette. It was a mythic bulette, which is, like, extra powerful.
Oh, dear.
So we go to kill it, and we're going, and, I'm acting as bait because, of course, I am. Because I've got the most armor and the ability to heal myself. And small bulettes keep popping up. Like, popping up here, popping up there. We keep knocking them out, no big deal. Well, one pops out of the ground, and my friend goes, pew, with his laser gun, because he has a laser gun in a fantasy setting. Don't ask. That's another story for another day. He crits it. It does like 450 damage or something ridiculous. Like, ridiculous amounts of damage to it. And we're like, wow, you should have saved that for the boss. That would have been really cool. Well, we keep fighting. Nothing's really happening. And then the big one comes. And I block, because that's what I was doing. I was just being defensive so that, all my friends could then attack it. Well, it pops its head out. It misses me by the skin of my teeth. Like, barely missed me.
I don't think your teeth have skin.
It's an expression, Stephanie.
Is it?
Yes. Barely misses me, and I'm just like, whoa, man, here we go. Here comes the big fight. Friend shoots again. This is his last shot. He can't do any more shots after this without doing some hefty recharging. Pew! Critical. No, he rolls a 2. And he's like, I'm going to re-roll that using my mythic ability. Boom. Natural 20. Instant crit. And we're like, oh, crit. And then he rolls his damage, and then it gets all these doublings, and it does like, I think 900 something damage after the doubling of the double. And we're just like, we look at our DM, we're like, sorry. They didn't expect that to happen. And like, and he's like, he just looks and he goes, I even gave this thing extra hit points, and I did not expect that. So this thing did so much damage with this attack that he severed its head from its body and then shot the head in the air. Like, that's... yeah, no, it's...
That sounds awesome.
It was a really epic moment, and then I cooked it into stew.
Yay!
I have to ask.
Yep.
How interesting do you think it would be, and I think you were going to do it and then things got in the way, to do a D&D on the radio?
I think it'd be lovely.
I think we'd need more people.
I think we would absolutely need more people.
And then how would we do the roles so people listening could know them?
You would tell them your roles.
Or you could get an Alexa or something and say, roll a nat.
I think
No.
I think they trust
I
us to
hate
tell.
online rolling. I absolutely hate it.
Why is that?
Because it's not... Something about rolling actual dice is important. It's the feel. I don't feel like I'm actually rolling. So it's like,
Yeah.
I much prefer rolling physical dice. That's why I have a giant bag of them.
I've never seen your giant bag of dice.
It's got at least 11 sets in it, and I always need more. I need more dice. Here's something you need to know about RPG gamers, folks at home. There is never a time when you have enough dice. You always need more dice. Always, always, always. Because what happens if your dice fail you that day if they keep rolling ones? You switch them out. You have to have backups of backups of backups of backups. And it lets you roll a bunch of characters at the same time. So I can have my character and one of my associates and one of their associates and have 3 sets of dice for them and backups for them and backups for the backups.
Steven,
Clearly, I don't have a problem.
what character class would you want to be?
Yeah, what RPG class would you like to be?
Probably dwarf.
That's a race, Steven.
I don't know that. Well,
What class would you be? Dwarf.
I don't know.
That's a class. That's not even a class. It's a race.
Okay,
Wow.
so if I told you I've only played one Dungeons and Dragons twice in my life, like been part of those groups twice, so I don't know much.
I still would say you should know what a class is.
Well, you'll have to remind me of the classes.
There's a lot of them. What kind of style of fighting would you like to do?
I like having bows and long range weapons, but also swords for close range.
Add a little dart.
That doesn't narrow things. I mean, it narrows it.
I don't
magic.
I don't like magic.
Okay.
So would you want to be an archer?
There's a few different options for that. I mean,
I
would
would-
you want to be pure damage archer, nature-y archer, combination kind of thing? I mean, what?
Honestly, it's gonna sound dumb. One of my favorite things about favorite characters in the Lord of the Rings, Legolas, most of the time archer, but also had the swords for when he needed.
Right. That's a thing that every archer can do.
Yes, that's
So my question is, do you want to be sneaky, quick, like beefy? What's your goal in being an archer?
kill it dead before it can get near me.
Okay.
That didn't really answer
that
the
doesn't
question.
answer the question.
Basically,
Do you want to be sneaky,
Sneaky?
or
Do you want to be mobile? Do you want to be hard hitting? Do you want to? There's different builds you can go with. Play better into classes.
I want to be able to kill it from a long bit away.
That's
that's
still
the
an archer.
same answer?
You've said the same thing 4 times.
That's all of them, Steven.
Okay.
That's
do you
what
wanna
an
be
archer
really
does.
good at killing certain things? Do you want to be good at pretty good at killing?
Jack of all
everything?
trades.
Jack of all trades.
So you don't want to be an archer. You
are
want
you
to be
completely
everything.
opposed to magic?
I will use it when I have to, but
No magic?
I don't like to think about
Okay.
I feel like you're
stealthy or armored. What's your choice on that?
armored.
Armored. Okay. He'd probably be best as a fighter with a archer build on it.
Yeah, just as long as I have a couple swords and knives and daggers.
Yes, that's part of the fighter build.
What would I be?
All right. Let's do the same thing, and maybe you'll answer the questions correctly.
Well, while you're questioning her, I'm gonna go drink some water.
Okay. So. No. So. What is your attack style?
I like to use words.
You're not a very violent person. But, okay. For real, though, like, how would you attack? Would you use magic, swords,
Probably
bows?
magic.
Magic, okay. What kind of magic do you like? Do you like divine magic? You get your powers from a god? Do you like arcane magic? You get your powers from an arcane source? Do you like nature-y magic? Do you like
Can I make my
elemental magic? What's your...
elemental magic?
Ooh, okay. Now, do you want that elemental magic to be innate or arcane in nature? I mean...
I don't know what that means.
Arcane?
Yeah.
It's a class of magic. So it's like you chant and things happen because of the magic that's inherent to the in like the ley lines and
What's the other one?
stuff. Elemental? No, you're already elemental. Innate is like it's born into you and you can manipulate the elements.
That one.
All right, so you want to be like a bender from Avatar.
Yes.
There's a class for that.
Yay.
It is called Kineticist. It is super cool, and you can basically choose air, fire, water, earth.
I think I'd be a waterbender.
Cool. There's actually a couple options, but there's also wood and blood, and there's a whole list. Shadow. Yeah. There's 2 different types of airbenders. There's lightning and there's air. There's fire. There's earth. There's it goes, and then you can start combining elements.
Oh, that's cool.
So like fire and earth is magma.
I want to do like
Mm.
water and lightning.
I think there's a combination for that. I don't know it too well, but I know there's stuff that you can combine and do that.
I'll ask this question then.
Yep.
Should we try to set up a second show for the Frost Raven YouTube channel for next semester of playing Dungeons and Dragons on the radio and on YouTube.
We could try, but I don't think it would be a good thing live. I think we'd have to have an overhead camera and play on a table.
Plus, we'd need more people.
We would need a lot more people.
How many people minimum?
Five?
A party is 4 to 6, and one DM. So me and then you two plus 2 to 3 others.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
And you can be a dwarf if you want.
You can be a dwarf.
I
That is
don't-
a race that you can be.
Yeah, I don't know who I would be able to talk into doing that.
I don't know. We could think about it for sure.
I
But I mean,
wanna
I
be
think
an
the
elf.
thing we should ask is our lovely viewers at home and on the YouTube channel right now. Would you want to see that?
What's
Is that-
Yahtzee?
Yahtzee is a dice rolling game. Is that something that you all would be like would love to see? Because I can make it happen. It's
Yeah.
just a question of
We need to.
is there interest, and would that be something that
Yeah.
is feasible?
Yes.
Yay!
So
Yeah, so that's definitely something we could do. But I have so many
yeah.
so many RPG stories.
How long do you think it would take to talk me through making a character?
I could do it in 20 minutes. I don't know.
What about me?
I can do it in 20 minutes, and I don't know how long it would take us.
I am very.
Because it depends on the class you choose and how complicated it is.
I'm.
You with the fighter, pretty easy.
I want to be a healer.
A healer?
Yeah.
Then that would be cleric, oracle, possibly druid. There's healers. But they're not kineticists.
Oh.
Which-
So,
yeah.
which version of what version of the game do you play? Because
I play Pathfinder. Pathfinder is based on D&D 3.5 and is really good. I love Pathfinder. I don't care for 4th edition. Actually, I don't think anybody cared for D&D 4th edition. And D&D 5th edition I have gripes with. I just don't like it. I think it's way too simplistic for what it is. And legendary actions are BS.
As Alex rants, I'm gonna go get water.
Okay. Nah, I'm done ranting about it, but I don't really care for it.
yeah, I don't know what version of D&D I played the last time I played.
You were playing 5th edition.
Oh,
Yeah. You were playing 5th, and I didn't like it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
there nor here.
No, here nor there. We're not there, we're here. Steven, get with the program, man.
Um,
I can't.
I've been watching Whose Line Is It Anyway too much, so I'm
You
trying
mean
to.
the show where everything's made up and the points don't matter?
Yeah,
That's a good show.
Yes, and I've partially been wondering, could this be? It probably can't be considered nerdy, but
Oh, no, I love Who's Line. Are you watching old Who's Line, new Who's Line, both?
one with Carrie.
Drew Carey?
Yeah,
That's old Who's Line. New Who's Line isn't bad. It's got Aisha Tyler as the host. She's really good.
I'll have to watch it. I didn't know they.
Yeah, no, they've rebooted it.
Oh wow. Okay, sweet shows that you remember watching when you were young that you would love to see them reboot.
I'm good, actually. There's nothing that I desperately want to see rebooted.
I mean, there's one I would like to see rebooted. It's not the nerdiest, but
What?
shop. I think it was Shop Till You Drop. The people ran around the grocery store grabbing as much as they could.
Oh.
Oh no,
There's
Supermarket Sweep. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Supermarket Sweep.
That
I
one.
definitely was the name. There's actually a game show on the cooking show right now, cooking on Food Network called Guy's Grocery Games, which they have to go shopping in a supermarket and then cook what they shop for, and it's really cool. He throws all kinds of wacky games and torturous games at them. It's really, really good.
I mean, I've got to be part of a cooking competition once.
Did you?
You should know who was the one.
Oh yeah, I totally was there. I totally emceed that. I can't remember things. That's
Although,
okay.
To be honest, the team I was with drove me crazy because
Yeah. It was a product of what happened, yes.
last minute, and
Yep.
I was the one with the most cooking experience, but no one would listen to me.
That is common.
Yes, don't put chocolate in with
Yeah, I know. Anyway, but that's another story actually, we're not going to tell that story.
No. No. What? Okay. Most nerdy thing you've... So,
Nerdiest thing I've what?
that game that you went to New York to play. I'm trying to remember.
White Schwartz?
Yes.
Yep.
You
What
were
about it?
telling me about a deck that you had that you think I might like.
Well, you said that you liked Sword Art Online. And
Yes, I do.
happen to have a Sword Art Online deck in English. So I would love to teach you how to play White Schwartz. We just got to, do it.
Yeah. I'm definitely willing to do it. Just homework.
Homework. Yeah, no, I know. It's a very busy time of year for us here at Talking Nerdy.
Yeah.
But no, White Schwartz, lovely game based on anime. They've got some really cool sets coming out in Japanese soon. I have some pre-ordered because, of course, I do.
Alex,
Because I'm a nerd. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Alex,
I'm a nerd.
if
I'm a nerd.
If
If I remember to put that there, that'd be amazing.
if you remember to put that there, and I actually watch and see you remember to put that there, I'll get you a cookie.
I like cookies. I'm going to try to remember.
Although,
Hi, me. Yeah, when I'm scrolling through this later, put it there or back there. It's all the same.
yeah, just as long as your wife doesn't get mad at me for buying you a cookie.
If I'm good and I exercise that day, I think I can have a cookie. Maybe.
Probably.
I hope so.
Yeah, I just don't want her mad at me because I've met her twice now, and I'm scared of her a little bit.
Don't be scared. She's very nice.
Yes, but I feel like
She's cute and fierce. I have to admit, she is cute and
I
fierce.
feel like if I made her mad, it would be a bad day for
it
me.
would probably not be the best of times.
No.
Yes. So. I hope she's okay.
Sh-
I think she probably wanted to get from the water fountain.
yeah, because we had water bottles. She
Wait, yes, exactly.
hopefully she left that door open because I don't think
It is open. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway. What are we going to talk about next?
How
The thing I
about
wanted to talk about next, we got to wait for Stephanie to be here for it, but
we could? Well, I know we mentioned it a little bit, but we could mention comic books that we really like that were
inspired by Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Or that Stan Lee helped create.
Mhm.
Going back to the whole maybe remember his memory.
yes.
Yep. Let's see. That's kind of redundant, isn't it? Remember his memory?
Probably.
Huh.
But the one I will freely admit that comic books I've never read but the movies are what I really like to watch.
Yeah, you love the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, especially the Spider-Man, not the first original ones.
With Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, I'm
They were
probably
pretty okay. yeah.
probably weird that I like those.
No, not at all.
Although I still okay. This is a question that Stephanie can
Chime in on?
when she gets back to her mic. Favorite Stan Lee cameo?
Ooh. I can't talk about my favorite Stan Lee cameo.
I don't watch movies.
Oh, yeah, you don't watch
Aw.
movies? My favorite Stan Lee cameo was in Deadpool.
My favorite Stan Lee cameo was in the ad for Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Zip it, Stan Lee.
Zip it, Stan Lee. Yeah, exactly. Good times, good times.
And hopefully we have 4, maybe 6 more.
Yeah, my wife says be scared.
What, is she talking to me? Yes.
I'm assuming she's talking to you, not me.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, no, Steven said that he's scared of my wife.
Wait, why?
Because she's fierce and cute. Very cute, but also fierce.
Yes. And I am,
What did you do?
You know what? Nothing yet, and that's the problem. It's just in anticipation of him doing something.
because we all know I will.
Yeah, it's inevitable, yes, yes.
Although Alex
He threatened to buy me a cookie, that's why.
Wait, what?
Well, he said, I made something and said, I'm a nerd, and I did this, and I said, oh, I'm going to put nerd right there, like with a giant arrow or something like that. And he said, if you do that, I'll buy you a cookie. I'm like, oh, I want a cookie. And he's like, well, maybe I won't because your wife will be scared. And I'm like,
well, mad. I didn't say
mad.
yeah.
Scary is what I meant to say. But
Yeah.
I'm like, throwing things all together, it's fine, really.
It's fine.
I threatened to buy you an Aloha shirt.
I would love one. I still want one real bad. I love those.
Well, I always thought it was the kilt that she didn't like.
No, it's the Hawaiian shirt.
You know,
And a kilt.
No,
At
she
the
likes
same time.
kilts, just not with Hawaiian shirts.
Oh gosh, why did all the kilt jokes I know pop in my head, and I already know I can't say any of them?
Because you can't say any of them.
Censors, wonderful
Oh.
pesky things.
Hey, we're keeping it family friendly on purpose.
Yes,
You know, technically we could say what we wanted to, but here's the thing. We love family friendly.
and we like BCTV.
We love BCTV. We love our family friendly audience. So I think it's totally fine to be family friendly.
Yes, that's just
There is a time and a place for, mature content, but
This is not it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So Stephanie, is there anything you wanted to talk about?
The only thing I've really been playing is Minecraft and Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, Minecraft. We just got some stuff done on there.
Yeah.
Let's see. We accomplished today. I'm almost done building a cow farm. That's pretty good.
What did I do?
You got teleported back from,
Oh, yeah. I went on a death hike
and then you wanted to come back.
because I got good stuff.
Exactly. You do this all the time, by the way. So Stephanie goes out on what she calls death hikes, where she expects to die, but she's exploring. But then she finds all this really good stuff, and suddenly she doesn't want to be dead anymore. My suggestion, honestly,
Don't do it.
no, bring an ender chest with you.
Oh. Yeah, but then you can't break it.
If you have a silk touch, you can.
But I don't.
Okay, so never mind.
Thank you for your input.
But if you get a silk touch, which is not impossible,
Yeah, I just haven't been able to get the enchantment yet.
yeah.
How did you get your silk touch?
By enchanting at an enchanting table.
Can I borrow that enchanting table?
Yes.
Yay!
It comes with the use of the farm that you purchased earlier.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
And
but
the-
I
you know-
gave him a stack of light blue dye in exchange for...
which is basically it's a diamond to use it till level 30, and you can use the enchanting table. But bring your own lapis. I don't have that much.
Oh, yeah, I have.
And but I would also have paid a diamond for a stack of light blue dye. So why skip the diamond? Just skip the diamond exchange and trade dye for use. Like, that's it. It's easy. Done.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And everything was fine. And now
Because
she
light
gets to
blue
use the
light
farm.
blue dye is a little
You
tedious
can go to a
get.
swamp and bone meal the floor. It's really easy, actually.
Huh?
If you go to a swamp biome
Mm-hmm.
and you put bone meal down, you get light blue flowers.
Yeah, but that would require a death hike.
Again, with the death hikes.
I'm bad with directions.
I know you are. You should do the compass thing that I taught you to do in the nether, but do it in the overworld.
I tried that thing with the books. They all get the same enchantments.
What?
Like, I have a bunch of books, and I put them each on the thing, and they all just get the same enchantments.
Right. Books never change, but shovels and swords and axes, you have to cycle through them until you find something you want.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
I found a villager that had, what's it called?
What?
Infinity.
Oh, did you?
But then I lost the bow.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah.
We need to get a really good villager trading thing set up.
Yeah.
Why did this silly question just pop in my head?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
ask
I don't
it.
even know the question, Steven.
Who is your favorite actor?
Favorite actor?
I don't watch movies.
Ooh. Huh.
Why are all your
Male or
questions
female?
movie related?
Because maybe I'm about.
He's on a movie kick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm. I don't know why, but I've really been wanting to watch a movie with Tom Hanks in it.
Tom Hanks is great.
Is that that guy from Castaway?
Yes.
Never seen it.
Oh.
Do I? You're breaking my spirit a little bit.
Castaway is a phenomenal movie. I really do recommend it.
Isn't that the one with the the volleyball?
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah. I actually have that movie. We should watch it.
I thought you were gonna say I actually have that volleyball.
I mean,
It'd be funny if I did.
it's not that hard to get a Wilson volleyball.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to cut myself to put a handprint on it and then.
I mean,
Just red paint.
Yeah, red paint is what they actually used, but
I mean, I do. I think I still have a tube of red paint.
probably. but I'm not really going to do that. Like, no.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, I finished the sketch for the
Yeah,
thing.
I wanted to talk about that, but you weren't here yet, so yeah. So keep your eyes out on the DJ Frost Twitter at DJ Frost WLMC, because I'm going to be posting some awesome new art that Stephanie's been working on very, very soon.
I tried.
Oh yes,
And
it's so good.
Even though
good
Steven's face is a little...
That's fixable.
It's
it's fixable.
It's good enough. I
I
think.
messed up a little bit.
It's good enough. I think
It's good enough.
It's perspective. Perspective.
It's okay. It's. I think honestly, if it was accessible, you should show our lovely viewers at BCTV the picture.
Yeah, but it's not done yet, and they'll see it when I put it on the screen. Whenever it's
Your
done.
face is a little squished
Yeah.
in the picture.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I also think I'm not shown big boned enough. But
I think it's fine.
yeah.
No, it's perfect the way it is. Just needs a
Yay.
little bit of a update.
Yeah.
Around the this part right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
I accidentally forgot part of Steven's face.
Yeah, that's all.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I showed him and he didn't notice, so.
But that's not really surprising.
Yeah, I tend to be better with big details, not small details.
Right. So, it'll work out.
Wait, what is a
Everything will be fine.
big detail?
It's kind of a big deal.
Okay, now I want to look at the picture again. Oh wait, I sent a picture of it to someone else, so I could just look at the pictures at them.
Exactly. Look at the left side of your face, which would be on the right for you because of perspective.
Perspective.
Oh, it doesn't come completely down past.
Right. There you go. Anyway,
I colored it.
it'll
I
be
looked
fixed
at
by
it.
the time I post it for all you folks
It was
to
already
see.
colored when I realized it, so
Well, it's an easy fix. It's
we'll
not a big
fix it
deal.
in post.
Exactly.
So what is that thing that's above your hand? It looks like a snitch, but not gold. Alex is giving me a.
Steven did it again. He did it again.
For those at home, I drew myself holding Navi.
Yeah.
You'll have to-
Navi.
Guess what Navi is?
I'm guessing it's a video game thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Start. That's a good start. Nobody in the chat help him.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Good.
Keep going.
Is this something I'm gonna have to tell Acadia that I missed?
Oh, big time.
All right.
What's a Navi?
I'm guessing it's from a video game I probably never played.
What video
Oh, yeah.
game?
Which game?
We mentioned this video
actually
game
mentioned
on
it.
stream before.
Is it from? Gosh, now I'm blanking on the game that y'all are doing. The
Starts with a Z.
Zelda?
Yay!
Which one, though? The most famous one.
I've never played any Zelda games.
I know, and it's a crime against humanity and nerddom, which is worse.
Well, are you gonna make me play a Zelda game then?
Yes.
Maybe not the one that Navi's from. That one's
Ocarina
the-
of Time? It's easy enough.
I was thinking Majora's Mask.
Are you wanting to give him nightmares and make him hate the series?
Yeah, I was saying he shouldn't play that one.
No, well, I think Ocarina of Time will be fine.
Because Navi's in Majora's Mask too.
Briefly? No, Navi isn't. It's Tattle and
Oh, right. Okay.
Tattle and what's the other one's name?
Tattle.
Tattle.
Tattle?
What was the other one's name?
I don't know.
I remember what they look like. The brother.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It was Skull Kid, Tattle, and
Tail.
Tail.
How obvious is it that
Tattletale, yep.
weird question? How obvious is it to the camera that I'm wearing clothes that are covered in paint?
Why did you pick
I don't
that
know
shirt?
because I can't really see the tiny ass
Well,
screen.
why did you pick that shirt?
Yeah,
Because I'm an artist, and these are my art clothes.
sure.
That's not
Oh,
really
yeah.
that's not really an answer.
Sure. Anyway, I remember like the other part of the story, with the bulettes, right? There's the second half, which goes back to the thing that we talked about like 40 minutes ago. Ish.
What?
Remember what I was doing in the office earlier? Drawing?
Oh, right.
So, we got the bulettes. We made a bunch of cash on them. Yeah, we're jumping. Yeah, that's a big jump cut that I'm not going to make. Ever. So we harvest the bulette hide because bulette hide is actually quite valuable. And we turn in the big bulette's body, though, because we had to, because that's how we got our money. But we got 12,000 gold for it, so that's a lot.
Yay!
Like a big... But then I took the hides, and I'm like, you know what? This is really good for armor. I should give them to people and make a specialized unit. Oh, you know what I should make? A unit that is dedicated to protecting the Church of Caden Kalian. More on that in a moment. And they'll be called the Brew Guard. Yeah. And so I statted them up. I've done a really good job statting them up. I made them really cool. Not overpowered, just good. Good sort of high level for an NPC type thing. That isn't like a boss or something like that. So I made them, statted them up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to draw them.
All of them?
An example of a brew guard.
Oh, okay.
Just like what you would find in a bestiary.
Because I was like, it took you 2 hours to draw one.
It's
and you're
not
not
even done yet.
Yeah, it's not even done yet.
Took me a
So
little bit longer
how
than that.
many are there?
I don't know yet. I have enough for 4 sets of armor, so there will be 4 until I get more bulette hide. So they're armed with bulette hide full plate, which is something you can do with bulette hide specifically, because bulettes are covered in armor plating, so you can do that. So then what they have is these hammers. They carry warhammers and shields, and the warhammers, their head looks like a tankard.
Whack-a-mole.
Kind of. And their shield has a tankard emblem on it, and this is because Caden Kalian is the god of freedom, travel, strength, and brewing. Brewing is his forte. It is his loved thing, because Caden Kalian is known in Pathfinder lore as the accidental god, or the lucky drunk.
Tongue twister.
This is because he became a god when blackout drunk and doesn't know how he did it, but he knows he did it. He just doesn't know how.
That's funny.
And the reason he took the test of the Starstone, which is a test which you can take to become a god. And he has no recollection of it because he was drunk. Blackout drunk.
He must have been a really cool drunk.
He was, well, as a mortal, he was probably one of the most powerful mortals. Obviously, if you're past the test of the Starstone, you got to be really powerful. So now he is the god of freedom and liberation, hates devils. It's pretty cool. I myself worship Caden Kalian in all of my campaigns, and I've decided that it'd be okay if I was Caden Knight in real life too, because this is the United States. I can worship what I want.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Even the flying spaghetti monster.
I could, but they're delicious. I'd rather eat the flying spaghetti monster.
How did we come back to food again?
Because of Stephanie this time. Wasn't my fault. So anyway, Caden Kalian's holy symbol, every god in a campaign has, in a fantasy setting, has a holy symbol. His is a tankard. So, working in that these are going to be the guard for the Temple of Caden Kalian, a little bit of context, Thoril, my character, is the high priest of our kingdom, and is a war priest of Caden Kalian, so you know. A big deal in the religion. So, yes. So, the Brew Guard would be there to protect the town of Caden's Town, which is dedicated to Caden, and the temple. So, that's why they have tankard iconography worked into pretty much all their bits. I'll post it on the DJ Frost Twitter when I'm done. So, follow me at DJ Frost WLMC. If I'm really smart, I'll put that up on the screen.
Yes.
Put it up on the screen. And I'm going to forget, so I apologize in advance.
How often do we break the fourth wall with this show?
There is no fourth wall to break.
Okay. The fourth wall is for, like, cartoon characters that don't know that they're in a cartoon. Like, we're in this universe, and they are in this universe.
I thought we weren't supposed to... You're not supposed to mention the audience to the audience, though.
But
But
we do.
Yeah.
All the time.
When was that established? We do that constantly.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I don't know. Just some... I don't know.
Steven,
mean,
We're
hearing
not
all
in
these,
an alternate universe. We are in the real world. We are talking to people. We are talking amongst ourselves, and we're talking to the kind folks at home.
Yes.
You know?
Steven, hearing all these interesting vocabulary words from Alex's story, what do you think your character's name would be?
Oh, yeah.
I have no clue.
That's an odd name.
What do you name his character? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, he
Reminds
said,
me-
I have no clue.
Ah. That's a terrible name.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible name.
Come on, Steven, you can do better than that.
Yeah. Anyway, no, it'll be really cool. When the brew guard is up and running, I've got to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm going to do it. I got to find the right people for it. It's open to all races. I started them up as dwarves because I am a dwarf. But they could be humans, elves, half elves, whoever wants to join. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just change the entry to match. Tis all.
Tis all.
Tis all I'll have to do. Not
That could
too
be your
hard.
character's name.
Tis all.
Tis all. With a Z.
Yes. This is so. Steven says the fourth wall. He brought up a dictionary term: the space that separates a performer or performance from an audience. Funny story. This isn't a performance. This is a talk show where we're
Well-
talking with our community. You know, we're live streaming.
Yeah.
You talk to the audience.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of an argument I have with my friend where he said every day after school he would nap for 4 hours, and I was like, "That's not a nap, that's a sleep."
That's
And then
half asleep.
we got into a big argument about it that lasted for days, and I looked up the definition for nap, and it was like, see, it says like 15 minutes is a nap, and anything longer is not.
It's a
And
sleep.
he was like, okay, fine. And then
He-
from
he
then on,
sleeps
he
for
said,
4
I
hours.
was taking a rest.
Rest is okay.
I-
Why do you-
Yeah.
what did he stay up like all night or something?
No.
Uh,
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
To be perfectly honest, I don't think I've ever successfully taken a nap that didn't turn into sleeping.
I don't take naps. They give me headaches.
For me, if I try to take a nap, I just end up sleeping.
Yeah. That's not good. It's
You have
called
to
alarm,
set yeah,
Steven.
you have to set an alarm.
I will honestly, I sleep through my alarms.
Set a
That's
double
also
alarm.
not good.
Make it. Are you having it
I-
at max volume?
Yes, I've
it-
slept through a fire alarm before.
That's really bad.
Why?
Like I slept through the.
Do you have like hearing problems?
I slept through the fire alarm to the point the firefighters were hammering on the door.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really bad.
I probably should have told you that sooner,
Yeah.
considering we live in the same building.
Yeah,
and-
now I'm able to kick down your door and wake you up.
Yes. Although
good.
I don't think I ever locked my door.
Ah, well, then I'll just open the door.
Yeah.
That'll be easier.
Have you guys seen that clip of this? They're having a security drill for an army thing, and this guy takes a big sledgehammer to the door and he starts hitting it, and then like after like a few minutes, one of the guys just comes and opens the door.
Yeah, I think I have seen that. It's pretty funny.
That reminds me of something that happened before a class once. Everyone's standing outside the door, and it's like, has anyone checked the door? I just go over, open the door, and go into the class, and everyone's like, people were just like shocked that I did that.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't there. I would have done that too. I really would have done that. Just like, oh yeah, it's open. Go on in.
Oh yeah, I still haven't played The Sims for us yet.
Oh yeah, you should probably do that. Let us know how we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to all be here for the first thing your sim wants to do.
Okay.
I mean,
What do you think your sim will want to do, Steven?
Yeah.
I've never played Sim.
Well, based on the traits we gave
Yeah.
it, what do you think?
He doesn't remember. I guarantee it.
I don't remember.
Nailed it.
Well, I don't really remember either because I remember my traits.
I remember we gave me like scientific-y things.
Yeah,
And
I
nerdy
think we
things.
made you creative and lazy,
Yeah, we definitely made him lazy.
and I don't remember the other one.
Okay, so wonder maybe I should go get some pain and then go take a nap.
We made him an artist. I remember that.
Yeah, we made you creative and lazy. I don't remember your third trait.
Yeah.
I was creative. Oh gosh, I don't remember. I had to make all your characters. I don't remember them all.
Yeah.
I remember Alex being upset about his face.
Yeah. Well, I already ranted about that.
Yeah.
You can go see a previous
Steven,
episode of the Frost
Steven
Raven
didn't
YouTube
want
channel.
to. Steven didn't want to make his character, so we dressed him.
And boy, did that turn out funny.
I've tried to remember and I just can't.
Of course not.
Yeah, I'll show you after.
It's a
Yeah.
Small details, don't remember them well.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I can get big stuff done. It's the small details that I just forget.
But isn't it always?
yes. What is it? Can't see the forest?
Can't see the trees for the forest.
Yeah. I mean, one of my friends I work the best with can't see the forest.
Wait, no, it's can't see the forest for the trees. So you're just doing the opposite. So yeah.
Yeah. Like, now, if you get me with someone that is good with working with someone that's good with small details, stuff
I mean,
really
that's
gets,
a good match.
Yes. I can think of
Oh,
one.
is it like that thing where you say, like, I want to get a car, and we say, well, where would you put it?
Yeah. But that's also so he doesn't buy another car.
I don't have the money to buy another car. London's more important than
Then
a
why
car.
do you keep asking?
Yeah, seriously.
Because there are so many of the cars out there that deserve a good home.
Yes.
I'm
and
ki-
somebody else will find it.
I'm kind of like, you collect your manga, anime,
Okay.
and stuff. I want to collect cars.
Okay,
Right.
first of all, it's not as expensive and it doesn't take up as much space,
All
and you
of
don't
my
have to,
manga put together costs less than a car.
and you don't have to pay taxes for
Uh,
it,
or insurance.
How much do you
Or
think?
gas.
and you don't have to fix
I'll
it when
ask.
it breaks.
Yep.
How much did all of your manga cost you,
I don't want to talk about it.
Alex?
I don't want to talk about how much my manga collection is currently worth. I don't. It's a thing.
Okay, I'll tell you the cheapest car I bought, and then you tell me whether your manga collection could have bought it.
Okay.
I bought a car for $700 that was a runner driver and had it for 6 months, and probably still is running.
Yeah, no, definitely blows that out of the water.
So what, you're saying I bought a car for less than all your manga cost?
Oh, easily.
Okay, well, Steven, Pokemon Go is free, yes?
Yeah, unless you're...
So, with all the money that you've spent on it, how much would you have had to pay for it?
I don't want to know. I don't think about that. I don't
Exactly. Alex doesn't
There-
think about it.
there are certain things that you when someone asks, so how much did you spend on this? You go, I don't know. I don't want to know. If I tell the wrong person that, I'm dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I only have 2 egg incubators.
I don't even
It's
think I have
a
that
sad
many.
life.
Wait. Stop trying to suck me into playing my games on the stream. Shame.
Yeah, one of us has to make sure this doesn't devolve into a
And
show-
devolve into us sitting in silence? Yeah.
It's talk. Yeah.
Like, you mean that time we did it, and I was just like, wait, you guys were playing this whole time? How could you?
Wait, what?
I felt so betrayed.
There's a reason now. This is the only thing I allow on my phone. The stream.
You
That's
caught a
acceptable.
Growlithe during this stream.
That's fair.
But that was because you asked me something about Pokemon Go, and I checked, and then there was a Growlithe.
See, he's justifying his actions here. And I'm slightly okay with it, but at the same time, not.
Well,
You could have just checked and then put it away.
but there was a Growlithe.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, if there was a Turtwig, what would you have been doing?
Okay, I would have checked. But Turtwigs are much rarer than Growlithes. Much, much rarer.
How many Turtwigs do you have?
I don't have that many right now.
Wait, you candied Turtwigs?
I had to. I had like 50.
Okay, that's not as bad as me on Cyndaquil Day.
No.
Steven, you maxed out your box space
Yeah,
Really?
constantly.
like
Well, that's why you transfer them as you go.
I transfer them in bulk.
That's inefficient on Community
He
Day.
had to transfer like 60 at once because he was out of space.
Right. That's inefficient.
The
Check him and candy him if you need to.
The moment you transfer enough Pokemon to evolve one.
Right. Or you could just do it as you go.
I do it as I go.
Me too.
I don't like having a messy
Box?
box.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, well,
Like, I'll keep the ones that I think are good, and then I'll go back later and go through them and be like, maybe this one, maybe that one, maybe this one. But I won't keep like 200 of them.
I mean, I still have a bunch of shinies that I don't want to get rid of because someone might need them in trade. But
Yeah. I mean, I don't get rid of shinies. Of course not. That'd be
Steven,
silly.
what could you possibly have that's filling up that much space? It cannot all be shinies.
It's not. I think he just has a bunch of stuff in there.
yeah, the Pokemon that I don't want to get rid of, even though I think I
Here.
probably should.
Wait, you can I see your Pokemon?
Really? Really? We're
No.
playing?
I wanted to look at his box.
Probably not, because we're supposed to be.
It can be done later.
It can be done later.
Yeah, that's true.
We want to entertain the lovely viewers on BCTV and
on
YouTube and on WLMC.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly.
is there any other platform I'm forgetting?
No.
No.
Okay.
So, is there anything that you guys want to talk about that is nerdy related?
So, I don't think any of us are as big into comic books as other nerdy stuff, but
Yeah.
if you were to go out and say favorite comic book,
I've never really read comic books.
Yeah, I mean, comics are something that
Archie.
I'll read on occasion.
The Archie comics.
What?
I read those.
The what?
Archie.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm more into manga if I'm going to read a graphic novel.
yeah, I mean, my reading habits have
You're an ebook listener,
yes,
which makes sense as you are dyslexic.
yes. I do have a favorite author right now.
Oh, yeah?
I think I mentioned it before, Dean Koontz.
Yeah.
Right, you have mentioned that. I think you mentioned it like literally last week.
Probably did. Although I do have a new obsession of books about the current administration.
Oh, yes. Yes, you do. But yeah, no. So is there a reason you're bringing up books? Is there something you wanted to specifically talk about with books, or?
I'm just wondering, like, what's the difference between a nerdy book and a non-nerdy book?
I mean, that's not something I get to decide necessarily.
I think it's a matter of opinion.
It is a matter of opinion.
Like, what
Yeah.
do you think the difference is?
Yeah.
I don't know. There are still times I question, why do you two consider me a nerd?
Because you are one?
Because you are?
But how many times do I do the nerd faux pas?
A lot. You're a bad nerd, but you're still a nerd. You're an uneducated nerd is what you're a nerdling. You're a fresh-faced nerd
Yes.
who is new to the nerdy world and needs to get his feet in.
Yes. There's a reason have a friend that calls me senpai now. Or no, I call them senpai. They call me
Kohai.
Kohai. I get them confused. I'm sorry. It's names and they go kind of.
But that goes back to the question, what do you consider a nerdy book versus a non-nerdy book?
Okay, so do you think Lord of the Rings is nerdy?
I honestly tried to read
Lord of the Rings?
Yes, Lord of the Rings, and I just couldn't stay involved. The movies I liked, the books just.
That's because the books are as much history as they are story, which is why it's an amazing exercise in world building, which is why it is nerdy.
Yes, I mean
So you think it's nerdy?
Do you think it's nerdy?
Yes or no?
yes.
Yes.
Do you think Lord of the Flies is nerdy?
I'm gonna probably admit to a no. I don't know what Lord of the Flies is.
Lord of the Flies?
Did you just say Lord of the Fries?
Flies.
Lord of the Fries.
I wish. I wish it was Lord of the Fries. It's like a book. It's a book about these. Can I say what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a book about these boys that get stranded, and they turn like really savage.
Yeah,
and they
it's-
revert back to their primal instincts.
Yeah, the way that it is described is Lord of the Flies is a 1954 novel by William Golding, and it focuses on a group of British boys stranded on an uninhabited island and their disastrous attempt to govern themselves.
They basically go savage.
Yes.
So, do you think that's nerdy?
I don't know.
I don't think it falls under what we might call
Yeah,
nerd.
I don't personally think it's nerdy.
I'm
For a book nerd whose deal is like novels and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nerdy because that's their thing.
I mean, I would say one of my favorite book series, if you ignore the racism, is Edgar Rice, not Edgar, Tarzan series. I think that was
Tarzan?
That's a book?
yeah.
Yeah, they started out as books, then it was a TV show, then it was a
It was a
Disney-
TV show?
yeah. Back in black and white era.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's very interesting. I'm definitely would probably count as a history nerd.
Perhaps.
And looking back at books written at the turn of the 19th century, how nowadays they would, I'll say it this way, they would not get past the censors.
No, definitely not. But sometimes censorship is a funny thing. Like, you should do it in certain cases, and in other cases, you shouldn't. There is a time and a place for, as I said earlier in the show, mature content, uncensored content. But there's also a place for, being civil. And
Yes.
Like, you wouldn't find Lord of the Flies in the kids section.
no, it's not a kid's book.
Yeah.
It's a novel meant for adults.
Yes.
So-
There are some
Lord
good-
of the Fries, on the other hand.
I don't even know if that exists.
I don't know, but it sounds like it could be a kid's book.
I mean, maybe you should write it.
No. I'd want to write a kid's book about animals.
It's a restaurant in Australia.
Almighty Google, thank you for the answer.
It's also a board game.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's actually a vegan fast food chain, so it's not really food.
Wait. Vegan? I'm sorry, but face palm time.
What's wrong with vegan?
It's just not really food.
I'm
It's-
sorry, but for me, I can understand not eating meat, but not wanting milk or eggs.
I mean, yeah, it's a personal choice. You are free to make that choice.
I don't really like
But just
eggs.
don't tell
I
me
only,
that my choices
okay,
are wrong.
I only
I mean,
like
I'll-
eggs in cake form.
Okay,
That's fair.
I can admit it. I actually tried to become a vegan. It didn't work out. I got very sick.
You have to ease into things, as with everything. But anyway, we're back on food.
Well,
Wait,
I
who
don't-
got us back on food?
Steven.
I mean, I don't. I'll say this.
No, actually, no, that was the internet's fault this time.
Yes.
I take it back.
Wait,
Gosh
I'm not getting.
darn it, internet.
I'm not getting blamed for once. Wow. This is a unique feeling.
Lactose intolerant, yes, but you can still eat eggs, right?
Lactose intolerance? Yeah, you can eat eggs.
But you ignore it.
Yes.
Don't give advice like that.
No, it's specifically that person does. Ignore it.
I
But
would.
yeah.
I would be miserable if I was lactose intolerant because how much of the stuff do I?
You would,
Steven, if you
would
were
have a very restricted
Okay,
diet.
Steven, if you were lactose intolerant, you wouldn't have grown up drinking milk and eating cheese and all that. So you wouldn't really miss it because you never.
But
well,
you can
unless
actually
they
be.
diagnosed lactose intolerance too late.
Oh.
You can actually become lactose intolerant too.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Mm-hmm. It's not common. Don't worry
Supposedly,
about it.
Asians are more likely to be lactose intolerant.
It's true, and there's an interesting reason behind that. The gene to digest lactose happened in European communities because they were the ones drinking the milk with the lactose in it because that's what they had, animal-wise. The Asian cultures had lactose-free milk to drink, so they never developed the gene that digested it. So that's why those of European descent are more likely to be lactose tolerant. And actually, lactose tolerance is the weird thing. Most of the world is lactose intolerant. So,
Yeah.
I'm not lactose intolerant, but I can't eat like a lot of rich food.
Okay, we're back on food.
yeah, we've been for a little while. Where were you?
He was thinking about food.
I was.
If I remember, I'll put like a little blub, 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 blub above his head, like food.
What kind of food?
I don't know. Something
All the
unhealthy.
food.
Why don't we just make
Fries, obviously.
Oh yeah, Lord of the Fries.
Or I could do this. Donuts.
Nah.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Now we're
Nope.
going. No.
No.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
No. Anyway, let's get back to nerdiness. I'm trying really hard here.
You're the one that Googled Lord of the Fries.
That's because it was a curious thing.
All right.
It's the internet's fault.
Have you ever played Animal Crossing?
I like Animal Crossing quite a lot. Have you played the original one?
No, but I heard that there's this mole thing.
Mr. Rossetti. Oh boy,
He
he's
seems-
a dick.
He's
He is such a dick. Oh my word.
Is that a family-friendly word?
Yes.
okay. Good
Okay.
enough. He seems like he has a bad case of the grumps.
Oh, it's not just the grumps. It's worse.
Did you play New Leaf? You can actually get his like building back. I'm like, why would you want that?
What?
Like, if you don't save the game, he'll appear and he'll be like, oh, well, we got rid of it, but if somebody brought the building back, things would be different. And then it's an option for the town projects that you could bring the building back.
For what? For Mr. Rossetti?
Yeah.
Why would you ever do that?
I know, that was my question.
That's awful. Why would you ever do anything that crazy? I think Rossetti was in a bunch of different things.
Did you have a favorite villager?
I don't remember their names.
Special guest.
Yeah.
If he actually comes and says hi and it's on camera.
He waves hello to the folks.
Hello, Vikas.
Hey, Vic, what's up?
Not much. How's everything going?
We're talking about Animal Crossing. Have you played Animal Crossing?
I have not, but I heard it's pretty fun.
It's pretty fun. It's a lot of fun.
My heart, if I had
Awesome.
I've never
What?
played.
You have a heart.
Wait. Let's check this.
You're the most
Stephanie,
mild-mannered person.
I've never played that game either.
Well, I expect that from you.
Yeah. Oh, what? You didn't
He
play
just
the thing?
asked,
Yeah.
he asked us this stream, what's a Navi?
Yeah, he said, who's Navi? What's a Navi?
What's a Navi?
It was
Vikas,
unfortunate.
do you know what that is?
Do you know what a Navi is?
I actually think I do.
Oh, yeah?
Do you think Steven would be a Navi? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not.
No,
Who knows?
no,
we're the Navi.
Navi.
We're
the
the
fairy?
Oh, I thought it was novice, like newbies.
Oh,
No.
that's Newbie. No.
But
is
Navi,
the
we-
fairy from Ocarina of Time and Legend of Zelda.
But if we're
It's
talking
been a
about
long time since I played
the
that.
Navi for Steven,
See, but he's played it.
we would be the Navi
I've
for
never.
Steven.
I don't think I've ever played Zelda. Although the one game I do remember playing,
What?
Pokemon Yellow.
Spyro.
Spyro?
The dragon thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
they did such awful things to Spyro.
What happened?
They turned into Skylanders.
What's that?
Spyro turned into Skylanders? How
Yep.
so?
No, I mean, the Spyro franchise turned into Skylanders, the game. And then they just don't have Spyro in it anymore, I think.
Wait, what?
No wonder I've never heard of it.
Skylanders is, you know,
I've
the
heard
toys.
of it.
You know how there's amiibos for Nintendo? Well, before that, there were Skylanders. It's toys you tapped on a platform and it summoned them into the game, and you played with them.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah. That's Skylanders. And that took the place of Spyro series. Although I think they're re-releasing Spyro remastered for a bunch of different consoles.
Oh,
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty
then
sweet.
what was the one? Crash.
Crash Bandicoot? I
He's
think they're re-releasing
scary.
that too.
He looks scary.
It was a great game.
I've never played it, but he looks scary.
Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
He looks scary.
No, he's fine.
I remember playing that game.
He looks insane.
He is a little insane.
That was before. I remember playing that on the PlayStation. I think.
Yeah, no, I love Crash Bandicoot. It's good.
Yes, back before Xbox made a console, or before Microsoft made an Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay, so who did you have a favorite villager?
Actually, let's ask even this. What was the first home console?
Ooh.
Atari.
Yes, it was the Atari.
Yep.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What
Well, it was
did I
before our
surprise
time
you?
too.
I think I've actually played on an Atari once.
My first gaming system was a DS.
Oh yeah,
Ah, those were the days.
I can't remember.
like the original DS.
Yeah.
I can't remember whether
Like the big bulky one. It was blue.
I have one of those, and it still works. Actually, I've got two of those.
I don't think I have mine anymore.
Oh no, I have two of them.
I think I might have traded it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's no good.
my first instinct when a game malfunctions is to try to blow the dust off of it. So I must have played a lot of 64.
Yeah, well, you know that's actually the worst thing you could do for it.
Yeah.
Like it actually is the worst thing to do to your cartridges to blow
Oh.
on them.
My 3DS, I dropped it on accident.
Oh yeah.
And it has like this weird little dent right here.
Where? I can't see. Up, there we go. Coming around. Yeah, that's normal.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Okay, that is so that it doesn't hurt the C stick on your new 3DS.
Touch it though.
That's the point.
Oh.
That's the entire point of it, so it doesn't touch it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
So I didn't break it. Okay.
No, you didn't cause that dent. That was molded in.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, there is on the new 3DSs there is a little gray dot up near the four A, B, X, Y buttons, and it is called the C stick kind of. It's the C. Yeah, I think it is called the C stick, and it is an alternate movement control thing.
I don't use it.
No, it's not used in many games, but it's there. So,
I fiddle with it.
All right.
It doesn't do anything. At least for the games I play.
Okay. This is a question that just popped in my head.
okay.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
I prefer Marvel.
Depends on the context for me.
Okay, what's the context?
Yeah.
TV.
Do you even read?
No, I'm talking. If it's movies, Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's TV, DC.
Marvel's put out some good Netflix stuff and TV stuff too. So
Marvel.
yeah.
Spider-Man. I
Well-
like Spider-Man.
What's your favorite Marvel movie then?
Spider-Man.
Probably the one. One.
What
of
if you
the-
said Batman?
I'm Batman.
No, that's I'm smart enough to know Batman is DC, right?
No, it's not.
Is it?
I don't. You are. But yeah, my favorite Marvel movie is probably the least family friendly one.
Oh.
Deadpool?
Deadpool.
Okay.
I really want to see Deadpool 2, but I don't want to see it alone.
I don't
it's
watch
good.
movies.
It is really good. It's not like the first. It is a different feel than the first movie.
I heard that.
In
I
a
heard
good
there
or a
were-
bad way.
A different way. It's not good or bad. It is more like how the comics are rather than how they made the movie. The first movie. It is not bad. I really enjoyed the film.
Was there a good Stanley cameo?
Yes, there always is.
Yes. Although the oh gosh, I can't remember. I hate this not being able to remember names when you're thinking of it thing. It's
Yeah.
the one with Gru and
Groot.
Just-
Groot.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I think probably the best part of flying to Europe last.
Was
Or-
getting to watch the films on the plane.
Yes, literally, it's like
I'm glad that you enjoyed the plane rides more than Europe, Stephen.
Have you guys ever seen Code Lyoko?
Yeah, I have. That's an old
No.
French. Actually, it's French.
no,
Did
I
you know that?
Yeah.
Alex, I enjoyed Europe,
Oh,
but
okay.
like this will tell you how long it had been since I've flown anywhere. They didn't have TVs on planes when
When you last flew,
yeah, I
they've
think
been on there for decades.
As long as I can remember.
Yeah.
the last time I flew, I think I was still in high school in 2008.
Okay, they had TVs in planes then.
Not for local Johns.
You mean like the ones in the back of the seats?
No, I meant like I've only ever flown on those small little commuter things.
Yeah, they have those on them too now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Good gosh, you don't go flying for over a decade and it all changes.
Well, I mean, it's trying to keep competitive. But anyway, I've got a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the first 60 FPS console was? 60 frames per second.
I would have to guess, and I would probably be wrong.
Guess.
I mean, I would think did the 64 and the
Nope, wasn't the Nintendo 64.
no, I'm saying did that stand for 64?
64-bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it had to have been before.
No, not necessarily. 60 frames per second. You know, what we consider as prime now. It's HD is 60 FPS, you know.
Oh, so that
So, what do you think the first 60 frames per second console was?
PlayStation
Which one?
2
Stephanie, what's your guess?
I'm not sure.
I think she's looking it up.
No, I'm not.
Well, y'all are wrong. It's the Game Boy.
Oh wow.
Yep, the Game Boy.
Which
The old
version?
brick. The original Game Boy was 60 frames per second.
The what?
The original Game Boy. Wow.
Yeah, the original Game Boy was 60 frames per second.
I think
Yep.
honestly, I will say this, and I'm sure you will agree. I remember at one point playing. A friend had a PS Portable.
PSP,
Yeah.
now the PS Vita, and
Honestly-
the lesser of the handhelds.
I'll say this. I have played with other than, let's not count mobile phones because that doesn't count in this. Honestly, I think Nintendo is the only one that's ever made a good handheld.
You're correct. That's the reason that they own the handheld market.
Isn't it the only one?
No.
No, there's other ones.
PS Vita. The PlayStation Vita is still out there. Surprisingly. Years ago when I worked at GameStop, don't recommend that, by the way. Just a personal opinion of mine.
Bull Moose.
Anyway, our PS Vita section kept shrinking and shrinking and shrinking until it was only an end cap on the back of the used Wii game section.
What happened to the lizard?
Oh, he fell down. It's fine. Steven, put him back up. No, Steven, you can't reach, can you? Leonard?
This is Leonard.
Leonard the lizard, yes.
Stephanie's a hair taller than me.
Are you making fun of my hair?
No, I'm just saying you're a little
I
bit
think
tall.
he was using, like, a descriptor, but yes? No? I don't think so.
I mean, whose
Anyway.
hair is longer?
I don't know. Probably mine because mine's curly. And it looks the same length right now. So if I straightened it, then mine might be longer.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's go back to the nerdy stuff.
Alex's hair is longer.
No. It needs to get cut is what it needs to get.
God, how could you have your hair so short?
Because it's actually too long right now if you want to know the truth. Actually, that's not the only thing.
Steven, you had a
needs to cut.
mohawk. You can't talk.
Yeah, Steven had a mohawk, and I have the evidence.
Don't put it on.
I won't. It's my blackmail.
Just imagine it.
Yeah, just imagine it. It's pretty glorious.
You should get a reverse mohawk.
No. I'm growing my hair. I'm not cutting my hair until, I don't know.
I'm not cutting my hair till I graduate.
I'm
I'm probably
not-
going to regret that.
I'm going to cut my hair, like, as soon as I can.
I'm not cutting my hair until I grow a full beard.
You're never cutting your hair then.
Yes, exactly.
You're going to need to get it cut sometime.
No.
Okay.
Short answer. No.
Okay.
I will start we'll use my favorite Beatles quote if I have to. If someone asks
Who are
me,
the Beatles?
The
No,
Beatles?
I'm just kidding.
someone asks the Beatles,
How shocked would you have been?
I would have been like, there's no way.
I would have
No way.
I would have said, "Sorry, Alex, I'm hijacking the computer. Sorry, talking nerdy, but we have to play a Beatles song."
No, we're not going to.
Yeah.
We don't have the licensing for that.
Oh, I forgot about the license.
You could write an original song.
You could, and then we'd have the licensing for it.
I mean,
Steven's new challenge.
Yeah.
Yay.
Because Steven ducked out of our Pokemon challenge.
and I'm ducking out of this one too.
No, you can't because you're the only one in it.
Can you play an instrument?
No. Kinda.
There
Well,
you go.
Not
Challenge
really.
1, learn to play an instrument. Challenge 2, write a song for the instrument.
Because I can't.
Challenge 3,
I
perform
can't
the
play an
song.
instrument. Well, I could, but I can't read music. So
I mean, I can't read music.
why
Oh.
can't
I used-
you read music?
I actually used to be in a choir.
I can't read music because I can't see the bars because my vision is weird.
Although, to be perfectly honest, I've always wanted to be in like a 4-member singing group.
Barbershop Quartet.
Yes.
I mean, you got 3 people right here.
Yes.
Just need one more. Vikas, come back.
I mean, that would be an interesting way to send off a show with a barbershop quartet about being a nerd.
But we're not barbers.
Yeah, well, it's just called a Barbershop Quartet.
Nerdy shop quartet.
The Nerd Tet.
No.
Nerd Tet.
No.
Too late, I've already named it.
No.
Nerd Tet. Woohoo!
Wait, ask your wife. Ask your wife to name it. She's good with names.
She is good at names.
If she
Alex's wife. What should our barbershop choir be called?
is that what
The Nerd Tet. Dot, 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 dot,
No.
I fully expect
No.
a no whenever the chat catches up.
I think it'll be fine. I think my name is great.
Yeah, but
I think everybody agrees with me at home.
what does the chat have to say? For once, I'm appealing to the chat. Maybe I don't know.
Are you or aren't you? It's pretty
Oh,
simple.
I like.
the quadruples.
I like that. I like that one.
Perfect. The quadruples.
The
Now
quadruples.
I mean, okay. I will write a song. if we use that name and use it as the end.
Well, it depends on the song you write.
Yeah, no. Depends on how good the song is.
Yeah, and also I won't be writing it for music. I'll just be writing the words, and then we can figure out the rest of from there.
Quadruples.
Quadruples.
Yes. But you know, the figuring out the rest is writing the song.
I don't know. I mean, how?
Okay, I will. Okay, if you make up like the melody, I will write the lyrics.
No, he
No.
wants to write the lyrics and not the melody. He's trying to get out the
Oh.
songwriting.
We'll get your grandma to write the melody.
Oh wait, I can.
She plays the piano, right?
and violin and guitar and I don't know.
Yeah.
My dad plays My dad can pick up an instrument and immediately play it like he's been playing for years. It annoys me to no end because I was in band when I was.
I think my
And-
family's tone deaf.
Oh, is that so?
I was in band when I was in middle school and was having a hard time figuring out the instrument. My dad said, "Oh, let me see this," and then started playing it like he'd been playing it for years. And I was just kind of like,
Music is kind of nerdy.
depends on
It's
the
a
music.
different type of nerd, but yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I used to be able to play piano and viola, and then I couldn't read the music anymore.
Oh, because your vision got weird?
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, I think I need new glasses, and then every time I would go, it would be like, no, you're fine. Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah.
That's very,
it's
very
like
weird.
I can't.
Why is
The
that?
Is it the
horizontal.
black lines? Or
Yeah,
Is
the black bars, the horizontal
it, what
black
if they
bars.
were a different color? Would it be better?
I don't know.
Have you tried?
No.
Well, you don't need to read music to play an instrument. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can read music kind of. Like, I know how to read it. I'm just not very quick at it. But I can still play instruments.
well, I have a friend that has synesthesia, and he plays piano, and he doesn't read the music. He remembers how the song tastes.
Yeah, well, synesthesia is just weird. It's
Uh,
cool, but
I-
it's weird.
I will admit, and I don't know if Stephanie's ever been in the car when this happens, but when me, Alex, and two other friends of ours will go for a drive sometime, we start singing a band that we can't really name. I
Yeah,
don't-
we sing Ailstorm.
Okay.
Ailstorm is great.
But we start singing it as like a 4-part, and I keep on saying, I need to stick a microphone in the center of the car.
No,
and
you really
catch-"
don't.
I think I'm.
It's
I
fine.
think I.
Although for
Yeah, she's been in the car when we've done that.
I made a mistake.
What? What did you do?
she handcuffed herself with her things, I think. Oh no, she
I
got her.
fixed it. Never mind.
I don't know why, but
What?
don't ask. You'll see it in edit.
No, I won't.
Yes,
Okay,
you
here
will.
I'll do it again.
No, don't. It's fine.
I don't know why, but I randomly get random songs stuck in my head, and for some reason, I have I think I have Simon and Garfunkel's "Sound of Silence" running through my head right now.
Ah.
I don't know where in the world that came from.
I'm thinking of the campfire song now.
Oh,
From
no.
From last time.
no.
Oh, we played that for Steven, and it was great.
It was great.
So wonderful.
How many eye rollings did y'all get?
Doesn't matter. It was worth it.
I'm very, very thankful that
I have I've got the opening to Eurocamp stuck in my head. Great show, Eurocamp. It's an anime.
we should
I
ask
recommend it to everybody.
I have
Peop-
this song from To the Moon stuck in my head.
That's cool.
people
That's a quick
people
change.
in the chat and people at home. Is there like a song that randomly will just pop in your head? What is it?
Oh, all of it.
Vanilla Twilight.
It's part of having ADD, and songs get stuck in my head all the time, and it sometimes like makes me so I can't sleep, and I get grumpy and very upset.
That's why.
He gets
Okay.
grumps.
I get very grumpy.
Literally, I've been in class, and I'm sure if you ever notice that I'm just kind of like staring off into space in class, I probably have a song stuck in my head, and I want it to go away, but I know
it won't go away.
I
I'm sorry,
have-
it just won't.
I have to go to the end before it goes away.
You have to think of a catchier song.
That doesn't usually work because then I get the catchier song stuck in my head.
Right,
but
it's
it
just a constant switching.
I mean, the worst one ever was getting elevator music stuck in my head.
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
I almost wouldn't mind that because it's just neutral, and just like, yep.
Operator music.
Yeah, the worst thing is when you start singing aloud what's caught in your head.
I've never once done that.
I've done that a few times.
I sing
What I
in the
tend
car.
to do is I play the song I play the song that I have stuck in my head, and then it'll naturally fade away because the next track comes on, and
Okay.
the next track, and the next track, and it tends to work that way.
The songs that I usually listen to are all in Japanese, so I can't sing them.
Me too. I listen to anime music a lot.
I mean, I will admit some of the theme music for anime is great, and I love it.
It's amazing.
I have no clue what they're singing, but I like it.
No, yeah. I mean, you can look up the lyrics.
Now I have an anime theme song stuck in my head.
Good job, buddy.
Yay! Everyone applaud Steven.
Actually, to be fair, I've got one stuck in my head too. But
I
it's a
don't.
really
It's
great
not
one.
from an anime, but it's a Japanese song.
Oh, which one? Or
I don't know.
What band?
I don't know how to say the name.
what band is
Oh
it?
wait, it's Dear Doppelganger.
Oh, what's the band?
I don't know.
Oh,
Now the annoying thing is that
It's a cover by this other person that they didn't write the song, but they did a cover of it.
yeah.
So I don't know the band.
okay.
Oh,
So the annoying thing is when you have something stuck in your head, it's like, what is this from? I don't know where. I know it's an anime because it's in Japanese, but I don't know
just
which
'cause it's
anime.
Japanese doesn't mean it's from
Well,
an anime.
the
I
only
know.
the only thing I listened to that is Japanese though is anime stuff.
Oh.
fair enough.
Well, I mean, if you're listening to anime stuff and
Is
you
it-
recommended there's other stuff, it might not be from an anime.
Well, I'll try to help you identify it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm sure that everybody who is watching, listening, streaming it, they've definitely had that moment where something's stuck in their head and it just doesn't leave.
We were talking about Animal Crossing before, right?
Yes.
I never.
How did we get? I
You
I
know
want to
what?
ask. I want to
stopped
ask my
questioning it.
question.
Yes.
What's your favorite Animal Crossing villager?
I don't know their names.
I've never played the game.
Yep.
Okay, well, what's your favorite personality? Like there's the normal, peppy, snooty, smug, jock.
I like the calm types, the nice people. They're my favorite.
Normal.
Normal.
Steven, which one would you like?
I don't know the game. That's like
Well, I
that's
mean,
like me.
What personality type do you like?
normal, peppy, jock, etc.
Normal.
Normal.
He's just copying what I said.
I like the smug ones because my favorite villager is Smug, and he's cute.
Marshall
He's
the
a
squirrel.
Yeah, he's a little white squirrel
Squirrel. Where's the squirrel?
in the
In the
video
game, Steven. Haven't you been paying attention?
Oh yeah,
I
I
have
saw
attention
a
deficit
squirrel
something.
when we went Pokemon Go-ing, and I got excited.
A real one, right?
Yes,
Yep.
it was fluffy. It was chubby.
It's
Steven wanted to eat it.
no, I didn't. I was making jokes about it. Although this squirrel looked like it was very, very happily enjoying the fact it was living right next to a trash can.
I don't know if it lives there, but it definitely hangs out there.
Yes.
Yeah, squirrels
It
are pretty
didn't-
cool.
Yeah, it didn't seem as shy with people. Like a guy rode his bike past and it was just like whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, squirrels are pretty well accustomed to humans at this point.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were really skittish.
Yes and no, but
Depends on the squirrel.
yeah.
Actually, one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. My mom has a dog named Willie,
Yep.
rat terrier beagle mix. That he just not he's a weird dog.
Not the brightest, but
No.
lovable.
He only loves one person, my mom. Everyone else is, you're trying to take my mommy away from me. But literally, my dad was telling me one time they went camping with their RV, and my dad left the dog outside, walked in to grab something, came back out, and apparently the squirrels figured out the dog was scared of the squirrel.
Oh.
and all the squirrels were just coming around like, what is this? What is this? And my dad said the little
The rat terrier is just like
shivering. Shaking, and
Aw.
my dad said that ended the moment he just opened the door and let my dog Charlie out, and Charlie chased the squirrels away.
yeah.
So
Squirrels. My favorite squirrel story, and this is where we're gonna end it. Unfortunately, my favorite squirrel story is I was walking along, and there's a trash can, and I hear rustling, so I peer in, and a squirrel with a Dunkin' Donuts coffee that's half full jumps out, drinking the coffee, carries the cup with it, and books it. This squirrel was on caffeine. It was.
Oh, remember that video of the squirrel that ate too many crab apples?
Yes, I do remember that. But anyway, final nerdy thought. Steven.
come to me last.
No, now.
Sword Art Online.
We didn't even talk about that. Stephanie, final nerdy thought.
Pizza.
I'll accept it. Thank you all so much for listening and watching to Talking Nerdy. We really enjoyed having you watch/listen to us. We hope you enjoyed the episode, and I think we stayed more on topic this time, so I'm proud of us. And we will see you next time here on Talking Nerdy. For those of you watching at home on BCTV, make sure if you want to listen to this live, you can watch us at 8 o'clock on Thursday nights here on the Frost Raven YouTube channel or on WLMC Landmark College Radio. So check us out. We'd really appreciate that. And keep an eye on the @DJ Frost WLMC Twitter because I'll be posting all kinds of cool stuff in the coming days. So yeah, thank you all for joining me, Steve and Stephanie, and we hope you all have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever time of day it is. So catch y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wave to the folks. Wave to the folks. Bye.